Ever been treated like dirt at work? Like your time, your effort, and your dignity didn't matter? Well, in the summer of 1991, I was just a broke college kid trying to survive a brutal temp job at the U.S. Postal Service. And one smug little mailman thought he could break me. He had no idea. I was about to run his career straight into the ground. If you've ever wanted to watch karma crush a workplace bully, you're gonna love this story. Hit that like button, subscribe for more Reddit revenge stories, and let's dive into one of the most satisfying takedowns I've ever witnessed. One that cost a guy his job and left me smiling all the way back to college. Picture this: summer 1991. I'm 20 years old, broke, home from college. The only job I could snag was as a casual carrier at the U.S. Postal Service. For anyone who doesn't know, that's just a fancy way of saying, "Hey kid, carry other people's mail and break your back in the heat for a few bucks." The post office back then was no joke. Everything timed to the second. They tracked your every move. No GPS yet, but secret hallways, hidden windows, postal inspectors spying like a low-budget spy movie. If you were slow, you got chewed out. If you complained, well, you were replaceable. Still, I was tall, strong, willing to work any hours. Management loved that. Most full-time carriers respected me too, except for one man. His name? Let's call him Dave. Imagine a failed PE teacher. 5'7", bad mustache, knockoff Magnum PI sunglasses, and an ego bigger than his delivery route. From the moment he found out I'd be covering his route as a temp, Dave decided I was his personal mule. He dumped all the heaviest mail on me. Whole weeks worth of bulky magazines, giant catalogs, and those cursed free samples of laundry detergent and shampoo that weighed a ton. But whole weeks worth of bulky magazines, giant catalogs, and those cursed free samples of laundry detergent and shampoo that weighed a ton. First day I confronted him, sweaty and sore, I said, "Hey man, this isn't fair." He just laughed. "Suck it up, college boy. That's your job." And here's the kicker. My supervisor basically shrugged. "He's full-time. You're a temp. Just get it done." I felt powerless, disrespected, like I was just a pair of legs to carry his mail. But I was stubborn, and somewhere deep down, a little voice said, "You're not gonna let this guy get away with this forever." Week after week, Dave kept piling on the weight. My shoulders ached, my legs burned, my pride took a hit. Every single time he smirked like I was his pack mule. One morning, drenched in sweat, juggling 3 overstuffed mail bags, I realized something. If this is the game he wants to play, I'm gonna beat him at it. That was the day Dave was gonna fire himself with my help. Step 1, I requisitioned 2 extra mailbags. Management asked why, and I said, "Oh, it's just to carry all the heavy stuff on Dave's route without making extra trips." The postmaster personally approved it. Step 2, I studied Dave's route, memorized every porch, every mailbox, every shortcut. Within weeks, I could run it blindfolded. Step 3, I changed my pace. Normally, temps went slow. Now, I was a machine. I loaded 3 bags at a time, ran his entire route, rain or shine, uphill or downhill, delivered everything in under 3 hours. A route that took Dave 4.5 hours on his best day. Nobody noticed at first, just a couple days a week. But when he took a 2-week vacation, that's when the fun began. Day after day, I sprinted that route, finished in 3 hours, sometimes less. Then I'd head back, punch out, and pick up extra work. After the first week, the postmaster pulled me aside. "Hey, how are you finishing Dave's route so fast?" I gave him my most innocent college kid face. "Oh, I just spread the heavy deliveries throughout the week. Keep moving. I guess I've got long legs." Then I dropped the real bomb. "Honestly, I don't get why this route is budgeted 4.5 hours. It's mostly apartment complexes, barely any walking." I even innocently mentioned that people on the route seemed surprised I didn't stop for soda or chit-chat, like Dave always did. The postmaster's eyes narrowed. He started sniffing around. I finished my summer, pockets full of overtime cash, in the best shape of my life. 2 months later, I got a call from a buddy at the post office. "Dude, Dave's gone!" Turns out, my speed triggered an audit. They caught him taking unauthorized breaks, lollygagging on the clock, and having an affair with a woman on his route. He was fired. My friend, the T6 who'd been suffering his mail dumping, got his route full-time. And Dave? Well, the only thing he was delivering now was his resume. Sound of mailbox closing, faint echo of a man yelling, "You can't fire me!" Looking back, could I have just kept my head down? Sure. But when someone treats you like dirt, sometimes karma just needs a little jogging. Dave underestimated the college kid, and that summer I learned the most satisfying deliveries, the ones marked return to sender. Triumphant music swells. If this story gave you chills or a little evil joy, smash that like button. Tell us in the comments, what's the most satisfying workplace revenge you've ever seen? Subscribe for more true stories of karma served ice cold. And until next time, keep running your race and let the bullies trip themselves.